not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7.
That one right there made me the greatest player of all time.
For
That's
so
what
many
I felt.
reasons.
Fuck, how did me and Luka lose?
Right, no.
Well, yeah. There's 8 other guys on the floor.
Yeah.
You know, so
Of course.
Hold on, what? But I thought that you said the rings mattered, and now you're saying that rings don't matter. But you went to Miami to win 8 rings. What? Spot the lie. Is it 2 truths and a lie? Is it 2 lies and a truth? Is it 3 lies? I think it's that. It's just not clocking. He doesn't understand that he's standing on a house of cards. He's not standing on business.
You're not getting it. It's not clocking to you.
I've never seen a guy so genuinely insecure and just constantly needing validation that clearly he's not getting, because he's got to pump out narratives and he's got to pump out nonsense that makes no sense contextually whatsoever, and is only doing so to manipulate his own story and push his narrative, right? Here's the thing. Michael Jordan's legacy is cemented. There is nothing left for him to say because his play has said it all. It speaks volumes. He never has to say a word. But LeBron is always having to pump things out and say things that his play doesn't communicate, aka he's having to compensate. Why would a guy like that need to compensate? Why would he be so insecure? He's LeBron James. But no, it's because he knows he's not the GOAT. And that's why when he said, "That right there made me the greatest ever," he didn't believe what he was saying. He didn't even believe that. And what's that one saying from Lil Wayne where
Bitch, real G's moving silence like lasagna.
that? Real G's move in silence like lasagna. Essentially, what's understood doesn't need to be said. MJ doesn't need to say he's the GOAT or tell anybody anything. It's understood. It's known. Leaders don't have to say they're the leader. It's known. It's understood. The GOAT doesn't need to say he's the GOAT. It's understood. Since LeBron is getting to that twilight of his career where he knows rings are not going to come, and it's mathematically near impossible for him to ever get to where MJ got, now he's got to tell a story about rings not mattering all of a sudden when he went to Miami, they did. The reason he left Cleveland was for rings. When he went back to Cleveland, it was to bring a ring. When he went to LA, it was to get a ring. And the only one he got was a bubble ring, whatever that is. So now he's having to go back on things he said previously and tell us that rings don't matter. He doesn't know where it came from. Why everybody views that as so all important.
Hello? You play to win the game.
Great players win. Greatness is winning. Of course, LeBron doesn't want to get into a ring counting conversation because it's a conversation in which he'll always fall short. If you're the GOAT, you probably don't have a losing record in the finals when it matters most. If you're the GOAT, you probably don't need to communicate or tell other people that you're the GOAT. It's understood. If you're the GOAT, you probably don't blame the other 8 players on your team calling it a team sport after you crash out in the playoffs or in the finals. In fact, the GOAT would probably say something like this.
People see this and they're gonna say, well, he wasn't really a nice guy. He may have been a tyrant. Oh, well, that's you, because you never won anything. I wanted to win, but I wanted them to win and be a part of that as well. It is who I am. That's how I played the game. That was my mentality. If you don't want to play that way, don't play that way.